Hey folks, it's Keith. I'm back with this week's Vintage Baseball Card of the Week, the 1980 Topps Rickey Henderson number 482, the rookie card. What I think makes this card so unique is that it straddles the line between vintage cards and the junk wax era. It really crosses over to a wide variety of collectors. I stopped collecting in 1981, and this was a popular card back then. This was a card that I personally bought when I was a kid and pulled it out of a pack. It was one of the first cards I ever submitted to PSA, and it came back in 8, so I was pretty happy. Let's look at the price analysis of this PSA 8. Right now, for the year 2019, it's averaging $85.77, and that's up 37% since 2018. This is one of the strongest gainers that I've seen in the vintage card market, and it's just continued to go up, especially since June 1st. Right after the fraud scandal broke, I've been analyzing prices, and far from dropping, this card has only increased in value since then. In December, the price has dropped slightly. It's now down, averaging about $81 a sale. And I would say this card is a great buy under $80 if you can find it. And there's been a number of sales in December under $80. I think the PSA 8 has a lot of room to grow. The pop on it is really high. There's a lot of sales of this card. There were 538 sales so far this year. And I took out the PWCC data. I'm just not looking at them right now. Of that 538 sales, there were 62 sales of $100 or more. So that's 11.5% of the sales were over $100. There are so many auctions of this card that you can find some deals and really turn some money. Earlier in the year, these prices were selling for $60 and then up to about $70. So if you can find it for under $80 right now, I would say buy this card and hold on to it. I just think it's going to grow some more. I want to look at the PSA 9 now. In comparison, it's only up 10% this year, so it just hasn't grown to the same degree. Next, I want to switch to PSA 10 cards. One thing I found so interesting is the small number of PSA 10s for this card. Now, I'm not aware of any special print defects or centering issues that are peculiar to this card like some of the other cards, but PSA seems awfully tough on this card. In fact, only 0.1% of all the cards ever submitted to PSA came back a 10. So my question to you is whether you know of any special issues with this card that prevent it from being a 10. I haven't heard of any. Now, a few months ago I bought this raw card for only $20 at a local card shop. I'd like to submit it because I think the centering is pretty good, but I'm just not sure I want to send it to PSA right now. So right now I'm just kind of holding it. That's my take on the 1980 Topps Rickey Henderson rookie card. If you have any thoughts, questions, or comments, please post them below. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you on board. I do videos like this all the time. I also have an Instagram where I post a card pretty much every day for my collection. Thanks for watching, and collect what you love.